Welcome back to the second semester of English, BA second semester. As we have done in the previous lecture about the paper 1 drama, social and intellectual background of drama, there we have discussed that what is drama and what are the few types of drama, which were mainly the comedy, tragedy and tragicomedy. That I have explained you in very short. Now today we will be discussing about the types, the techniques which are mainly basically used. So drama types and techniques. That day we have done in a very short format. Today we will be learning in detail. So the first type of drama is tragedy. Now according to the Aristotle, tragedy is an imitation of an action that is serious, complete, and of a certain magnitude in language, embellished with each kind of artistic ornaments and several kinds of being found in separates of the play. And it is a form of action, not of narratives through the pity, but fear affecting the proper purgations of these emotions. So, tragedy, as I have explained before, also that it is something which takes place full of fear and emotion, something happened randomly, a kind of negativity. So, to make the ingredients of tragedy more clear, Aristotle has adds total 6 parts of tragedy, and those 6 parts are like plot, character, diction, thought, song where you could find it out chorus, and spectacles. But the main parts which we are going to discuss are, or we could say the main parts which are being definitely used are the plot and character. According to the Aristotle, plot is what? It is an intimation of action, the arrangement of the incidents took place. And that is since the tragedy, it's the animations not of man but of actions and of life. Characters comes to the subordinates to the actions, and he says that there can be a tragedy without character, but there cannot be one without action. So this is the something that you have to keep in mind. Then he also mentioned that plot is the first principle, and it was the soul of tragedy requires of plot. Whole, complete in itself, that is the beginning, middle, and end. Magnitude marks the time available for the performance, that is the upper limit and the lower limit. Whatever the performance is being done, it is the magnitude. Length, a certain length is necessary, and length which can be easily impressed by the memory. So he has explained in various forms, in various chapters about the tragedy and our main parts. He also explained that the law of probabilities of necessity, it is not the functions of the poet to relate that what has happened, but what may happen. Universality. By the universal, I mean that a person of certain type on an occasion speak or act. So it's all the matter of actions. Where the actions took place, according to it, the tragedy mentions. Possibilities and the credibilities. The outcome should appear the real and credibles of the sequence effects. Unity of plot, where 3 kinds of unities in plots are divided: unity of time, place, and action. So each and everything is being given to you here, which is being described well according to it. Then Perpetuous, it's a kind of suffering which you could say the catastrophes and the castles and philosophy. The quantitative parts, the separate parts into which the tragedy is divided, namely prologue, episodes, exode, chorus song, and this last being divided into the parodies and the stadiums. So every tragedy falls into two parts: complication and unravelings or denouncement. Now, three types of plots if we are talking about. So, here it is being said that three types of plots are simple, complex, and episodic. Four kinds of tragedy, according to it, are complex tragedy, pathetic tragedy, ethical tragedy, and simple tragedy. Now, if we talk about the character, the first was the plot, second is the character. Aristotle believed that characters should present some values. They have agents to give the certain qualities which are described in four essential features which are necessary to create a character. So, what are the characters should be like? It should manifest moral purpose of some kind, property. It should stand true to its class, gender, role, and status. Must be true of life, consistency, necessity, or probability. So these are the few things which is being given and which will help you people in making out the questions and answers according to it. So just go through it once. Now, second type of drama if we talk about is comedy. In the most common literature application, comedy is the fictional work in which the materials are selected and managed primarily in order to interest and amuse us. The characters and their discoveries engage our pleasurable. Engage our pleasurable attention rather than our profound concern. We are made to feel confident that no great disaster will occur, and usually the action turns out happily for the chief characters. Comedy is customarily applied only to play for the stages or to the emotion pictures, and it should be noted that the comic form, so defined, also occurs the prose fictions and narrative poetry. So, with the broader spectrum of the dramatic comedy, the following types are frequently distinguished are romantic comedies are developed by Elizabethan dramatics of the model of contemporary prose romance such as Thomas Lord Royalston in 1590, The Source of Shakespeare as You Like It in 1599. Such comedy represents a love affair that involves the beautiful and engaging heroines. So here are few of the work given according to it, according to the comedies, that in romantic comedy what kind of the work features are there by Shakespeare, by Elizabethan time of period, in the Roman traditions. So just go through it once, which will definitely help you people in your question and answer format. So all the things are mentioned very well here, that about how you will understand that what kind of comedy is there and what are the work related to being. So it's all. Then second is the satiric comedy, which is ridicules politically policies or philosophical doctrines, or else attack the deviations from social order by making the ridiculous vultures of its standard of moral and manners. So this satire comedy was a Greek Aristophanes, 450 C to 385 BC, and who played the mocked political, philosophical, and literary matters of his age. So these are the things that you have to be noted. Third is the comedy of manners, originated in the new comedy of Greek Menanders, which is from the time period of 342 to 292 BC, which is being distinguished from the old comedy represented by the Aristophanes and was developed by Roman dramatics plotters and Terence in the 3rd and 2nd century. So their play default with the vestiges of young lovers and included what became the stock orders characters of much later comedies such as Clever Servant, Old and Strophic Parents, and The Wealthy Rivals. So here are the work given for all the things. Just go through it and try to make your questions according to it and answers in the MCQs form. Then it is the comedy of humor. Here the type of comedy developed by Ben Jonson, the Elizabethan playwright based on the ancient philosophical theory of four humors that was still current in Jonson's time. So the humor was of the four primary fluids: blood, phlegms, chlorers of yellow bite, and the melancholy, that is of the black white. Then if we come to the next comedy, so it is the high and low comedy. A distinctive is often made between high and low comedy. High comedy is described by the George Meredith in the classic essay The Idea of Comedy, 1877, evokes intellectual laughter throughout the laughter from spectators who remain emotionally detached from the action at the spectacles of folly. So here are again the works being related given to it. Then seventh one is the comic relief. The comic relief is the introduction of comic characters, speeches, or scene in the serious or tragic work, especially in drama. Such element which was mostly usual in the Elizabethan tragedy. So sometimes they occurs merely as episodes of dialogues or horseplay for purpose of alleviating tensions and adding the varieties. Eighth one is the comedian, which is related from the comic drama developed about the mid 16th century by the guidelines. So again it is being given in a very detail. Just try to understand the things. Then if we talk about the third one, that is the tragic comedy. So what is tragic comedy? Okay, the third one is the tragicomedy, a type of Elizabethan and the Jacobean drama which intermingle both the standard characters and subject matter and the standard plot form of tragedy and comedy. Now, this is the point to be noted that tragedy comedy consists of both the characters, which is the standard plot forms of tragedy as well as comedy. The importance agent in the tragedy comedy is including both the people of high degree and people of low degree, even though according to the critical theory at that time, only upper class characters were appropriate to the tragedy, while members of middle and lower classes were the proper subject of solemnities of comedy. The doctrine had its roots in classical theory, especially in the versified essay The Art of Poetry by the Roman Horace in the 1st century BC. So it is being elaborated in the form of the criticisms and compositions of literature in the time period of Renaissance and the neoclassical age. When the John Milton put it in the essay of education, the grand masterpiece to observe in the most rigid applications of its standard, literally forms characters and style word ordered in the hierarchies or levels from the high through middle to low. So all these were elements and had to match with one another. And thus, comedy must not be mixed with tragedy, and the highest and most serious genre, epics of tragedy, must represent the character sketch of the highest social classes like kings and nobility actions in the way appropriate to their status and speaking in the high style. So tragedy comedy represent a serious action which threatened a tragic disaster to the protagonist, yet by an abrupt reversal of the circumstances turned over happily, as John Fletcher wrote in his preface to the Faithful Virgins in 1610. Tragedy comedy wants the lack of death, which is enough to make into the tragedy and yet bring some near it. So this is a comedy which are represented or presentations of the familiar people. A god is as lawful in tragedy comedy as in the tragedy, and a mean as in the comedy. So there are the basic examples being given of the tragedy comedy which are very helpful you people to understand and learn the facts. The name of the tragedy comedy is sometimes applied also to play with the double plots, one serious and the other comic. So, tragedy comedy is something which is related to both the seriousness, where the fear is there, seriousness there, pain is there, plus the comedy is also there. A comic effect, entertainment effect. So, tragedy comedy is the combination of both the tragedy as well as the comedy. For example, of tragedy comedy, The Merchant of Venice, As You Like It, The Winter's Tale, The Tempest, which all are being written by the William Shakespeare. Then, The Cherry Orchard, written by Anton Chekhov, Waiting for Godot, Samuel Beckett, The Caretaker by Harold Pinter. So here is the description given about all the types and techniques of drama which we have done in the first lecture. In this second lecture, we have completed the types and techniques in detail. Go through it very carefully, students, and mark out your MCQs type of questions according to it. Make your notes according to it and try to learn the things year wise and the work wise. So that's all for today. Very soon I will be uploading the lecture 3 of this paper. Till then, take care.